Hello everybody and a very good morning. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thanks for joining us. Thursday's here already, rocked around to I think a lot of people's favourite day of the week, because a Thursday, you know, means cartload day. Big deals to be had, and actually a huge cartload coming your way a little bit later on today. Not any old cartload. No, the boss is back in the building. It is a Sarah cartload, so you know that you can expect the usual shenanigans, the usual great deals between 6 and 8, but also from 5 o'clock, midday Eastern, we've got that sort of VIP hour, if you like, for you to get in nice and early, grab lots of deals, and also grab some deals that we won't be previewing in Wake Up Call this morning. We've also got, it's one of those days where we've got kind of like a bit of a hectic start, because in Wake Up Call we're going to be previewing lots of the cartload items, and then we've kind of got the calm before the storm with a craft along a little bit later on for you as well. That's at 2 o'clock. It is an hour long, and if you've loved the Venetian Grace collection, which I know loads of you picked up recently, that is certainly one to be tuning in for. Lots on the website as well. I'll tell you more about that in just a few moments' time, but Sarah's coming in later. I think she's like limbering up, getting ready for the big 3-hour event, doing her stretches, you know, getting ready for that. So she's not in this morning, but I am delighted to say that the lovely Lily is in with me. I mean, she probably is warming up for that event later on, isn't she?
I think she's going to need to, because some of the deals that we've got on there, oh my goodness me. And like Ben says, we're going to sneak peek some of those deals on this morning's Wake Up Call. But Sarah, being Sarah, of course, she has saved some of the very best deals for tonight's cartload, so you're going to make sure you tune in at 5 o'clock, get in for that VIP hour, and of course make sure you join us for the full day. We've got Wake Up Call with lots of excitement, lots of deals to share with you, and then I'm super excited for that Venetian Grace craft along at 2 o'clock. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, what are you going to be crafting?
We're going to be working with that amazing Venetian Grace collection that launched just a few weeks ago. We're going to be doing a little bit of a diorama card. Ooh. We've only got an hour, so I've got a lot to pack in. It's me on my own, so I really hope you will join me for that craft along, but I'm really excited to share that one with you, because it is a stunning collection. And if you've not already got yours, make sure you check out the website. But if you have, don't forget there is that bundle of just the paper pads. If you need to stock up, I have to say I had to go in and order a few more myself, then we've got the perfect bundle for you as well. It's
one of the most beautiful collections. I know I was really kind of waxing lyrical about it. I love Venice. The paper pads are just incredible. Yeah, we've got the 3 separate bundles available for you, which we will show you through the show. And you're going to do a couple of demos for us as well, aren't you? In this
Certainly
show?
Are. Yeah, a couple of demos this morning with that Venetian Grace collection, just to sort of limber you up and warm you up, ready for that craft along. It is such a gorgeous, beautiful collection. I mean, I've never been to Venice. I'd love to go. I can almost feel like I'm in Venice when I'm sat crafting with that collection. It's just absolutely stunning. I can't wait to share with you lots of the techniques and the hints and tips that you can get crafting with when you get that collection home.
Next time you get crafting with it, if you want me to like add to the whole Venice experience, I'll sort of come and stand outside your window and start singing "Just One Cornetto," if you like.
Perfect. Yeah. Love it. Bring a gondola, you know.
Bring my gondola. Yeah, I'll just get the gondola out.
Yeah, get the gondola.
The garage, you know, and gondole all the way over to where you live, through Newton Aycliffe.
Yeah, as you do. You see it all the time around Newton Aycliffe. You know, we have a lot of rain. You do see a lot of people out in the streets in the gondolas. Yeah. On the regular, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little known fact. That's how people get about.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can't believe we've never spoken about that before.
No.
Yeah. Sometimes you come in your gondola, don't you?
I do. Yeah. It just sort of depends how much we've got in the office. If there's a lot of people in, there's not always a space for me to actually park that gondola, so I do have to sort of judge it in terms of the capacity that we've got in the office. But yeah, if it's quite a quiet day in the office, I do bring in the gondola.
That's it, but you have to book the gondola parking. Anyway, we'll move on quickly. Morning, Rachel's on the socials with
Morning,
us.
Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. Kate McQueen says, good morning, crafty friends. How are we all doing? I'm fine. You fine?
Brilliant, yeah.
Good. Sarah Brown says, hello to all my crafting friends. Hope you're all well. Say special hellos to Lily, Ben and the whole team behind the scenes and in the gallery. Sending you all hugs from Melbourne, Australia. It's Johnny and George today. George says, g'day, mate. Alicia says, good morning and greetings from Arkansas. Getting ready for work whilst listening to my favourite channel. Peace and love to everyone. Lois says, good morning everyone from Ohio. And Wendy Graham says, good morning everyone. Waiting patiently for my dogs to come in from the garden so I can watch on the TV with a cup of coffee. But you just call them in. What are their names, Wendy? I'll give them a shout for you if you like.
Yeah, Ben will call them in for you.
Yeah. Jane says, hi everyone from Las Vegas. Just checking in, but I need to go to bed. And Zoe Carver says, good morning from West Sussex. Hannah says, morning, I start work at 6 tonight. Will I be missing out on limited time deals? I can't say anything, Hannah, really, I can't say anything. If you tune in at 6, she's working, Johnny. Yeah, she's working. Johnny's just going, get in at 5, tell her. She's working. If you get in at 6, you'll probably be all right. If you can get in earlier, maybe sort of start going, oh, I'm not feeling great. No, don't do that. Shall we have a look at the website?
Yeah.
Here we go. On the website right now, so many deals for you. We've got a code for you, right? So that code SUMMER will get you £5 off. Obviously, terms and conditions apply on that, but it is one per customer, £5, $5 off your next shop. The code is SUMMER, so if you are shopping today, that is definitely one to be using. And also, you can see through some of the amazing items that you can be using it on some of our more recent launches. Had the launch yesterday of Sheena's new stamps. We've got the cute little penguins on there as well. But have a good rifle through, have a good look, spend that £5. And as I say, it's £5, $5 when you use the code SUMMER. Also, just worth bearing in mind too, we're codes galore today. If you're shopping the 'Tis the Season sale, which ends tomorrow, you've got another code on that as well. Here it is, an extra 5% off the already heavily discounted items. We've got up to 70% off there. Get another 5% off when you use the code EXTRA5. There you go, extra with the number 5. So do have a shop. You'll obviously have to get a separate basket there, won't you, if you're doing that. But have a look. Loads of deals there for you. Do not miss out. June says, I have the patio door open so the dogs can come and go. We do exactly the same. We do exactly the same. But listen, we're going to get started, going to get cracking. We have got a whole host of items to try and get through for you. We're going to try and cram in a couple of demos as well with Lilly. But as well as goodie bags, we have got treasure boxes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, we have. We have got treasure boxes, 2 different types of treasure box. And the first treasure box you're going to have a look through with Lilly with 50 bonus points. What's in the box?
Oh my gosh, there is so much cram full of this box. We've just got one of our normal cardboard boxes and it is literally cram-packed full of crafty goodies. This is absolutely incredible. I cannot believe the value for money you're getting in this one. For just £50, $60, or if you're in platinum, even better at £40 or $48, you are getting all this crafty goodness. £200 or $250 worth of crafty goodies coming your way, and we're also going to throw in 50 bonus points as well, as if that wasn't good enough already. And I'm hearing in my ear, newsflash, no surprise at all, these are already proving incredibly popular. However, you want to see exactly what you're getting in this box. I have to show you this first because I can't quite believe that this is actually included in this amazing treasure box. Look at this, you're getting one of your advanced discovery kits from Spectrum Noir. This is your masterful mandalas. You're getting 18 pieces as part of this collection. You're getting tri-blend pens, you're getting art liners, you're getting the practice sheets as well, which enables you to actually recreate this incredible artwork that's been inspired by the amazing artist Baz Fernell. You can get started straight away with all of those colouring sheets. You can be doodling your own designs using the art liners. This is worth nearly £30 on its own. As part of this treasure box, the treasure box is only £40. If you're in platinum, you're getting that included. That is absolutely incredible value for money. I've only shown you one item, and I think already you're seeing the value of these amazing treasure boxes. Ben will show you the Christmas one in just a moment. But there's nothing from stopping you from going for both. If you want to really treat yourself, go for both for sure. You'll still be spending a lot more than the price that one box should be, which is incredible value for money. Now, if you love your kinetic cards, you want to create cards with a little bit of difference, then how about one of our amazing waterfall stamp and die sets? This being your hip hip hooray. Such fun to create with these. Use the stamps with the dies and you can build up the most fabulous dimensional kinetic cards. These are so much fun. The recipients are going to absolutely love receiving a card where you've used that mechanism die to create that waterfall card. Everything you need included. You get the stamps to decorate, but then the key part is that you get that mechanism die as well. That is included as part of this amazing treasure box. Now, I can't believe that we've got these included. These are not very old at all. Some of our new ribbon threading dies. Wow, look at these. This being your modern geometric. Look how fabulous this is. You've got that cut in detail in the center, which allows you to do those ribbon threading techniques. You've also got those 2 outline dies as well, allowing you to create those different edgeable concepts. Now with this one, little sneaky peek, I'm going to let you know, if you're looking at this thinking, do you know what, I've never done ribbon threading before, this looks amazing, but I'm not quite sure where to start, make sure you tune in 6 o'clock on Saturday night. Becky Swan is going to take you right back to basics, talking all things ribbon threading. So get this one home, you'll know you've got it in time for that show, and that Becky is going to be teaching you lots of techniques when it comes to your ribbon threading, but a very easy technique to do, even if you've never done it before. Now, oh, I love these stamps. I think these are absolutely fabulous. Some of our chalkboard sentiment stamps. These are brilliant for your journaling, perhaps for your home decor, your scrapbook pages, maybe on the front of your diaries or your calendars. This one being your enjoy the sweet little moments. We're also bringing you, as part of this treasure box, you've got make your dreams happen. They look amazing if you stamp using your pigment white ink pad onto your black card, but of course change up the colourways and they'll look completely different. They don't always have to look like that chalkboard concept. Now, talking of sentiments, we've got some of the amazing pop-out sentiments. Now, aren't these cool? All you need to do with one pass through the machine of that die, you get that pop-out concept. Not only does it cut that design into your cardstock, it also adds the score lines in as well, making it so quick and easy to actually create your pop-ups in the centre of cards, maybe on the front of your card as well. Different concepts you can do with these, but these are so much fun. The fact that you're getting that included is absolutely brilliant. Love that one. And also, perhaps you're a fan of that fabulous Bell Countryside collection that we brought you last year. We're bringing you some of the stamps from that collection as part of this treasure box, this being our gorgeous Lumieres and lanterns. Absolutely love the font that we've got and the sentiments on there. You've got those beautiful lantern stamps as well. Use them with your Bell Countryside collection if you've already got some of the papers left over from that, or use them with anything else that you've already got in your crafty stash. It's going to work an absolute treat. Now, I'm still going, honestly, there's so much more left in this box. It feels like I've not even got anything out already. This is a beauty though. This is from our Decoupage Flowers collection. You're getting both stamps and dies in this lovely lilac stamp and die set. The stamps allowing you to colour those in however you see fit, and then the dies that's going to cut that imagery out to give you the most incredible, dimensional, realistic looking flowers. Absolutely beautiful. Change up the colourway slightly and it could look almost like a hydrangea if you want it to, but perfect for creating your lilacs. Now, we've also got another of those amazing pop-out sentiment dies, this being your many thanks. Again, same sort of idea as that previous sentiment, just a different wording on there.
It's a never-ending box or something.
Literally, it feels like a bottomless box, honestly. I can still keep going and going and going. Still got plenty left in there. Next up, another sentiment from our gorgeous saying dies. Family is where life begins and love never ends. Perfect for your home decor pieces, amazing for your scrapbooking as well. Just an absolutely beautiful sentiment. And I love the fact that you get both the wording and that matte layer die as well, allowing you to create different concepts, including your apertures and your frames and even your shaped cards as well. Even more sentiments we've got in this collection. This one part of your mindfulness quote stamp collection, this being your think happy thoughts. Beautiful mix of fonts on here is going to work amazingly for your clean and simple projects, perhaps even for your makes for teenagers. It's going to work an absolute treat, but just a beautiful quality photopolymer stamp set to have in your crafty stash. Now, oh, I say this time and time again, I love the Natural Beauty stamps, and we're actually including one of these stamps within this treasure box. This is your tumbling waves and florals. I mean, look at all the detail within that stamp. An absolute dream to colour in, perhaps with your tri-blend brush, with your illustrators. We even include on the back of the packet the colourways, the colour pen colours that we actually recommend if you want to recreate exactly that artwork that we've got on the cover. We're including one of those, which is amazing. Next up, from our fabulous character tags, you're getting that gorgeous little sparkle with fairy dust. Could be for every day, could be for Christmas. You get both the stamp and the die, allowing you to create gift tags, bookmarks, toppers for cards, whatever it might be. Just a gorgeous, cute little image we've got there. And then from that same range, we've also got, I mean, look at his little face. You just want to give him a little squidge. Oh, that is you're a top dog. How sweet is that? Same sort of idea with this, allowing you to create your shape tags, but just a super cute little set to have within your collection. Now, next up, let's talk essentials now. Me and Sheena were actually talking about these yesterday. Your low tack tape, a definite crafty essential. I mean, I've got mine out on my desk already. I'll be using it on my demonstrations this morning. I'll be using it on my craft along later. I use it every single time that I die cut to tape those dies into position to make sure that they don't move. 3 rolls of those included. More essentials still going. Honestly, blimey, I could literally spend the whole show on this box. Blimey me, yeah, Ben's got to have a lie down. Just you wait till you see his Christmas box. Goodness me. Fine tip glue applicators. I have to say I actually put an order through this morning of some more of these because these are a crafty essential. Decant your Collal tacky glue into these and you can get that precision application of glue so easily. These are absolutely fabulous. They're one of those you want multiples in your crafty stash. To have those included is an absolute bonus. Next up, from Spectrum Noir, we're bringing you some of our acrylic paint markers. Maybe you've never tried mixed media before. Well, what a great place to start with these because they go onto such a wide variety of surfaces. They go onto your ceramics, they go onto your glass, of course they go onto your cardstock, they go onto your acetate, they go onto so many different surfaces. They're a water-soluble acrylic paint with a 3mm tip on those ends of your pens, and you're getting the 4 different colourways included. Love the colours in those being your pastel tones. Now, next up, even more essentials. Bring you a couple of those pokey tools. Of course, an essential when it comes to your die cutting, in particular those intricate dies. Then we'll also bring you an edge crimper. Absolutely ideal if you want to distress the edges of your cardstock. That's going to work an absolute treat for doing that. Super easy to use as well. It's another of those. It doesn't matter how many of those you've got in your crafty stash, you can always do with more. Now, perhaps you want to be creating your 3D projects. We're even bringing you a double-sided scoreboard. Of course, it stores perfectly within your Ultimate Pro, but you don't have to have your Ultimate Pro to get working with that incredible scoreboard. Next up, maybe you have got some of those amazing iris folding dies that we brought to you about a year ago. We're actually bringing you some of the papers, one of the paper pads, this being your poppies to actually get crafting with. But of course, if you've not got those dies, you could be using that for paper weaving if you so desire. Lots of options with that one. You don't just have to use that with those fabulous iris folding dies. Next up, this is one that I know so many of us on the team use time and time again. If you just need a little sentiment to finish off any of your projects, this Celebrate die from the Masquerade Ball is going to be absolutely perfect. Beautiful font on that one. Of course, it works amazingly with that Masquerade Ball collection, but it also works perfectly with anything else you've got in your crafty stash. Then we're bringing you.
Is there a bottom to this box?
I don't think there is. It's like blimey me. It still keeps going, doesn't it? 3 of your Classique pens, individual pens, ideal if you've never tried your Classiques before. Absolutely perfect to get started and give this a go. And finally, the 26th item. Yes, Johnny reckons, and he knows quite a lot about these shows. He reckons this is the most items we've ever had in one of these boxes. 26 items, and for your 26th, I had to show the ribbon, didn't I? I do say I am a little bit of a ribbon addict, a bit of a ribbon hoarder. This is a beautiful ribbon. It's from the Sarah Signature Once Upon a Time collection. It being organza ribbon. You've got 9 pieces. You've got 3 different colourways in 3 different widths of each. Oh my goodness me. 26 items. I feel like I need to lie down. I feel like I need to take a deep breath. But all of this you are getting for £40 or $48. It's £200 worth or $250 worth for £40 or $48 plus, as if that wasn't good enough, as it was already, 50 bonus points. I mean, if you're thinking about craft clubs, if you're thinking about Christmas presents, think about actually splitting those up into lots of different presents or just a present for yourself, because quite frankly, why would you not want all that crafty goodness? Ben, can you top that with your Christmas one? Because I'm not sure he can, quite frankly. He'll give it a go, but he looks a bit worried.
All I can say, I don't have as many items in the Christmas box here, but the quantity is kind of second to the quality that you're going to get. By the way, you've got the codes as well that you can use. You can use that summer code,
I never even thought about that.
£35 or $43 now if you're platinum.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Do you think that's right?
I honestly thought that I thought you were like pulling a prank there, and that you were just like randomly grabbing stuff up from underneath and going.
Anything I can find, just throw that in there. Going. Everything was in that box for 40. Oh my gosh, with a £5 off. Honestly, you've got to get that. If you've got to get that, you might have to get that one as well.
Yeah, and the good thing is if you do go for the 2 boxes, there's no duplication across the 2, so you can get 2 without duplication. Just to say, Tricia says, forget the goodie bags, just bring out the box. Bring out the box! There's a lot of stuff for a great price, says Michelle Harris. Yeah, true that.
You're not wrong.
And Sarah Brown says these boxes are the Mary Poppins of boxes. Good news, Hannah's going to be joining us for the VIP hour at 5. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And Daniel says, Ben, did we manage to locate the Debbie Robinson signed for package? No, I have not seen it. It is the mystery of all mysteries.
Oh, a package for Debbie Robinson.
It's Daniel sent us the Haribo package. Yes.
Yes.
Apparently he sent it and it was signed for by Debbie Robinson.
How big is the package? Do we know?
I think it's fairly.
Because I've taken an envelope for Debbie Robinson. It's only a little envelope, so that's probably might not be it. It's just on the side.
Is that there?
Yes, there's a little envelope for Debbie on the side.
Oh no, this is a package with sweets in it.
Oh no, it's not big. Oh, sweets. Oh,
I wonder if she's like signed for it, taking it down to Hobby Maker.
Yeah.
Debbie.
Debbie's stealing our sweets.
I'll have to have words next time I see her. Well, actually, I might give her a call after the show.
Yeah.
How many of the Haribo has Debbie eaten? Right, the Christmas box, the treasure box is incredible. You don't get the box, just before you ask, you don't get the box, but you do get the contents inside it once again. And look, value for money again here is incredible. £200, $250 with your 50 bonus points. Look at the blooming discount. Look at the platinum price. Take another £5 off that with your code SUMMER. Here's your value right here in your box, all right? So this is what you're going to be paying for. You've got your set of beautiful 3D decorations that you're going to be getting in here, so you can create some fabulous Christmas ornaments and baubles for your Christmas tree this year. You're going to get the Frosty and Bright Christmas tree, one of those die grids I like to call it. It's kind of like an edgeable but a beautiful credit card. You can cut the whole thing out as well because you've got that outer die, but it really is a fantastic die to have within your collection. Those two you pay for. You're then also going to get one of our fantastic fancy tis the season. Well, it's like heartfelt greetings, isn't it? You've got jingle all the way there, so you've got those beautiful stamps. You've got the die included in there as well, so you can back your jingle stamp onto that one. That you're paying for. And then also within the set, it's the first time I've seen these actually, really super cute, but little kind of like almost like build a scene stamp and die sets, because you've got all of those beautiful stamps in there to create that scene, and then the dies to be able to cut them out. So you can see on the little card on the front there, you've got created the scene in the background, and then you've been able to cut out the little snowman and the decoration on there as well. Those 4 items there, the value of your treasure box. Everything else you're about to see, you're getting for absolutely nothing. And let me show you this first of all. Just pull this one out the box. It's right down the bottom of the box. Not too close, George, not too close, you ruined the illusion. There we go, look at that one inside the box. The Nutcracker. 12 by 12 pad. Again, this is absolutely incredible. You're getting your 16 beautiful designs in here, 32 sheets in total, but take a look through it. And what I love about this as well is, yes, you have got some very kind of Nutcracker themed, look at that falling by the way, Nutcracker themed images in here, but actually a lot of these you're going to team up with all of your Christmas collections that you've currently got, and Christmas collections that you no doubt will be picking up over the coming weeks. But look at that, all of that is included in there. Beautiful holly and ivy, you've got florals in there as we go through as well, Christmas trees, all that beautiful foiling. Then we get sort of more of the Nutcracker theme in there with the little ballet dancers and the little soldier. Again, lots of beautiful colours, plenty of snippability with the little mouse king in there too. And as we go through further, not only have you got cute little ornaments you can kind of like fussy cut around, but you've also got 6 by 6 size pieces as well, which you can cut into. And again here, like full scenes for your scrapbooking, and even smaller little bits and pieces that you can snip into too. So that is included within this box. Also on top of that, let's go at a bit of a pace here. You are going to be getting some really cute festive expressions dies. So these are the ones again where you've got like the shape in this case of the snowman, you've got your outer sort of matte and layer die, and then you've got the detail die to go in the second in the center. I love the fact that you've got the words contained in here as well, so you've got your warm Christmas wishes within the snowman. Also you're going to be receiving the Christmas tree from the same range. We wish you a Merry Christmas. You are going to be getting the bell, which is jingle all the way. You're also going to be getting from this set as well the super cute wreath, which is the From Our Home to Yours. Now for £40, $48, all of that is incredible, but there is more. We are throwing into the mix a handy tape pen. Never have too many of these bad boys, so that one is included. You're also going to be getting a super handy cut and emboss folder. Now, what I would say to you here, yes, looks fantastic, adorned with those little Christmas wreaths and the holly and the ivy, but doors are for the whole year round. I don't know if you knew that, but you can use doors.
They?
Yes, all year.
Oh, I thought they got rid of doors after Christmas.
No.
And just had like an archway and no door.
No.
Gosh, you learn something new every day, don't you?
Exactly right. So that cut and emboss folder you can use all year round. We are over 5% of the stock of this already gone. I'm not even finished showing you it yet. You've got another stamp set here. That is beautiful. Build up that sort of Christmas wreath. Again, if you wanted to kind of fussy cut, you can do, snip out the bows, multi-stamp these, pop in some of those beautiful sentiments as well. You're then also going to get a stunning stamp and die set from the Vintage Snowman collection. That one again contains the little snowman, the Christmas tree. Again, if you like building up Christmas scenes, you've got the ability to do that. There are 12 stamps and dies within that set. You're going to get 2 of the edgeable sentiments from the Frosty and Bright collection, like these, because you've got half the sentiment over the top of your project, half of it cut into it as well. So you've got Happy Holidays. I think particularly nice for our US viewers, because that's sort of a greeting that you tend to throw around a little bit more than us here in the UK. We sort of tend to go more for the Happy Christmas. So you've got those 2 included. There can't be more. There is. You're going to get another one of these fantastic scene stamp and die sets. That one is the woodland embellishments with the little girl skating on the frozen lake there, but you've got the deer in there as well. You've got that beautiful house and the trees in there, so you can build up those gorgeous, gorgeous scenes. You're also going to get one of our character front and back tags. So if you go across the 2 boxes, you're getting lots of these characters from not only the Christmas range, but kind of like the everyday range as well. That one is the cute little elf. You're also going to get another one of our fancy sentiments, the Merry Christmas set. You are also going to get our beautiful little fairy in the character front and back tags. And you are also going to get, well, there's one more item in here, one of our fantastic sets where you've got the ability to actually layer up all of the different elements of the dies in here. So 6 in that beautiful Star of Wonder, and then you've got the sentiment to pop on that as well. I always think these are great little scrap busters as well. You can dig into your gubbins box, as Jan would call it, and create some really, really beautiful focal points for your projects. And last but by no means least, I didn't see this one in the bottom of the box, got another one of our beautiful Christmas sentiments where you've got that Star of Wonder detailing, and then you can pop the layered detail of the die inside there to create that beautiful effect. Star of Wonder, all of that is included. We are well over 5% of the stock now gone of that Christmas box. But remember, 50 bonus points, you're saving £150 or $190. Huge, huge value, and you'll save more when you use that code on top of that summer, £35 or $43. Don't forget as well, grab these deals now whilst you can. Make sure you join us early. We are starting at 5 p.m, so that is midday Eastern, 9 o'clock Pacific. We are calling it our VIP hour because you managed to pick up the deals before everybody else, and do make sure you join us for the full 3 hours too. Sarah will be here, and you know when it's a Sarah Cartload, there do tend to be 1 or 2 surprises, and I can tell you there are more than 1 or 2 surprises this evening. Items that we won't be showing you in this show will be cropping up at various points. I think you kind of know what I'm talking about, but make sure you join us. Right, treasure boxes, amazing, I think we've agreed, but also we've got a selection of goodie bags for you as well, treat bags, where you can pick and choose amongst these, but if you like them all, you can save an extra tenner at the checkout.
If you like them all, come on, let's be honest, we will want them all. You guys will want them all. And I love the fact we've actually themed every single one a little bit different. So perhaps you're into your florals, then this one is going to be the one for you. Super excited about this one. This is our floral treat bag. It's packed full of dies, embossing folders and more. It's worth over £85 or over $105, and you're getting all this crafty goodness I'm about to show you for just £25 or $30. Take off even more if you're in platinum, taking it down to £20 or $24. But don't forget that summer code takes you a £5 off, 15 quid. Really? Wait till you see exactly what you get. Honestly, these deals are quite frankly crazy. You can tell it's a Sarah Cartload tonight. You can tell she's not been on for a little while because these deals are absolutely off the chart amazing. Now is the time to treat yourself for sure. Now, first up, I have to show you this because funnily enough, I was actually crafting with this very pad myself last night.
Well, there you go.
Absolutely. It's a perfect coincidence, isn't it? Yeah. Absolutely love this. This being one of our die-cut 3D topper pads, worth $9.99 on its own, and quite frankly, worth every single penny. You are getting 15 sheets, but they're all die cut and allowing you to decoupage these beautiful actual floral displays up. You get all the separate layers. Of course, you can decoupage them to look amazing and dimensional decoupage, but you can actually use all of them individual and separate if you want them to go even further. If you just need a little bit of an embellishment, you want an extra little bit of dimension onto your cards, then this is going to be the one to go for. Definitely, as the name suggests up there, it is a crafty essential. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant to have in your crafty stash. Now, edgeable dies. We all love an edgeable die, don't we? We do them so well here at Crafters Companion, and we are bringing you this gorgeous Ditsy Daisies edgeable die here. What we mean by an edgeable die, perhaps you've never seen one before, is it cuts the edge around one side of that piece of cardstock, but that other side actually stays within that piece of cardstock, allowing you to create lots of different concepts. It means that that edge there can be as long as you want it to be. That could be on the sides of a box lid. That could be on two halves of a gatefold card. It could be the stopper on an easel card. So many concepts that you can create with this, but that beautiful decorative detail in there is just absolutely stunning. Now, next up, perhaps you want a quick and easy card. Maybe you've not got an awful lot of time to make an absolute masterpiece, but you still want that beautiful level of detail within your cards. Well, your 3-in-1 creator cards allow you to do just that and give you so many different options. As the name suggests, you've got 3 sort of main options, but of course, I know you guys at home are super creative. You'll be coming up with lots more besides. You get that outer die that cuts the frame. You also get that central focal design as well, and you can also cut them together to get that incredible level of detail that you see there. But of course, start snipping into this. Maybe you're going to see borders and corners, or maybe you're going to even snip out that centre detail and have it as a separate embellishment. However you choose to use this, you're going to get beautifully detailed results every single time, but super quick and easily, which we absolutely love. Now, if you're anything like me and a big fan of paper piecing, then this is an absolute crafter's dream. This from your Colour Your Will collection, your floral rainbow die set, and I'll be totally honest, I don't quite know how we've still got some of these kicking about left in stock. I think it's probably one of those where they found them in the warehouse when they were doing their little bit of restructuring just a few weeks ago, but definitely it's time to take advantage while you still can. Cut it from your different colours of cardstock, get paper piecing, and you can get the most fabulous finished results, or even just cut it in a silhouette in black card, maybe over some of your inky backgrounds, and that would look equally absolutely stunning. Having that included though is absolutely fantastic. Now, I also cannot believe that we're getting this one included, because these are one of our new launched only a few weeks ago, part of our amazing large-scale outline floral dies. You're getting your Cosmos die set. I have to say, make sure you tune in to Monday Makers on Monday at 6 o'clock. I've actually got this range on my show then, so I'll be bringing you some inspiration with these fabulous large-scale outline floral dies. What they do is they cut that outline out, which gives you so many different creative possibilities. Maybe you're going to do your paper piecing. Maybe you're going to pop some acetate behind and do a stained glass window effect. Maybe you're going to cut them and actually colour them in by hand. Really large statement pieces with these. They're going to take the focal point on any of your cards or projects, and such beautiful designs. And let's be honest, florals never date, which is what I love so much about this treat bag. You're getting timeless designs that you're going to be using year in, year out for so many different occasions. Next up, we're bringing you some of our cut and emboss folders. This being our gorgeous fragrant magnolias. What it does is it embosses that detail around the edge of the frame, and then that die that's embedded into the folder will cut that aperture for you, giving you that beautiful embossed detail, but that aperture as well for lots more interest when it comes to any of your makes. Perhaps you're going to be doing shaker cards with those. Perhaps you're going to be colouring them by hand, or even just using them in black and white. It looks absolutely fabulous. From that same range, we're also bringing you this gorgeous striking gerbers. Same sort of idea with these. You've got your aperture in the centre, your flowers around the edge. Beautiful, just over 5 by 5 inches in size, that embossing folder, but it will take centre stage on all of your cards. And all of that crafty goodness is what makes up that amazing floral treat bag. You gain all of this for a Platinum Club price of £20 or $24. And I love the fact that, yes, it's all floral in theme, but you're getting so many different types of items. We're bringing you cut and emboss folders, we're bringing you decoupage paper bags, we're bringing you dies. There really is something for everyone. And if you are new to crafting and you're looking a way to boost your stash, then this is going to be a perfect one to go for. Let's be honest, it's flowers. You can never go far wrong with a pretty flower. Fabulous value, fabulous products. Get yours checked out for sure.
£20, $24, £15 or $19 when you use that code. Look at the saving here. It is incredible. Worth over £85 or $105. And that is kind of the theme across these 4 bags. Like we've said, we've got different ones. So that was the floral treat bag. I've got the sentiments bag here, and like we said, if you look at all of these and go, well, I like that one, I like that one, and you get to the fact that you like all 4 and you're putting all 4 in your basket, you will get an extra 10 off at checkout when you buy these. These are all fab for newbies, particularly in Panda Crafts is echoing that, saying anyone who wants to build up a great stash, these are perfect. Betty says, I've done 24 Christmas cards so far this year. It's good work. You'll be doing a load more if you're picking up the little Christmas treasure box that we've got there for you as well. But this next treat bag bag. Okay, so your sentiments, loads of dies in here, loads of stamps in here as well. The actual value for you to put all of these into your bag, into your cart individually, £69.91, £87.67. So this is the saving that you're making, £44.91, £57.67. Here's your platinum price, £20, $24 once again. And just to kind of give you an idea of the value in your sentiment, these two here pretty much covering that off. You've got one of the fantastic, I love these ones from They Say It With Flowers. They're absolutely beautiful. So much detail in these sentiments. These just for you, again, with the actual main decorative element of your die, and then the outer die included too. And then we give you another one of our fantastic expressions dies, the Special Day, again with that really beautiful sort of edgeable concept here again. And if you're looking to make a really quick card where the sentiment takes the focal point, that is the way to be able to do it. It's kind of like we're giving you those two, and then everything else which comes your way, you're getting for free. And as Hannah said a few moments ago on the socials, is it even a goodie bag if it doesn't contain a chalkboard stamp? I mean, no, it isn't. And that's why we've popped one in here. This one is do more of what makes you happy. You're also going to get, if you love to have your sentiments, it's a bit more of a surprise element, one of our pop-out sentiments. That one is the Just For You. And once again, these are brilliant for newbies. If you're kind of stuck out to kind of take your card to the next level, to have something like this, to have that pop-out effect, that kinetic movement on the inside of your card, I think is just brilliant. Sentiments from the Say It With Flowers collection, those are also included. 7 of these in here, and again, really lovely for the fact that you have got specific things like happy birthday, but you've also got things like thinking of you, so very thankful for you. Lots of nice kind of generic sentiments that you can pop on cards just because. We've then got your puzzle sentiments stamps. These ones initially launched with the jigsaw puzzles, but actually some really quirky, fun sentiments in here. Friendship keeps us together. You complete me. Oh, and you are my missing piece. We're also going to pop in here more of these fancy sentiment dice. So across the kind of collections that we've got on the show today, you're picking up loads of these. Very handy again, putting that sentiment at the forefront of your product or project. Celebrate with Style is the one that you're getting alongside the hello you, and hello. And last but by no means least, I feel like I've not seen these bad boys in absolutely ages. They were so super popular when we launched them. The balloon sentiments, so much fun. And again, you've got the happy birthday to you, or happy birthday wishes, or birthday wishes. You get that really cool birthday stamp, and the die to be able to cut that out. I think absolutely brilliant these looked if you add like a bit of your embossing to them, or maybe some of your glossy highlights just to give them that really cool sort of balloony effect. But look, that's free, that's free, that's free, that's free, that's free, that's free. That's free when you get those two in the bag. I just think it's incredible. And don't forget, again, if you're stacking all of these up, we'll show you the two just now, stacking all of these up, pop them all in your cart, you'll get an extra 10 off at checkout when you grab these. You've got your summer code as well to get another 5 off. I mean, we are practically giving items away today. Please do not miss out. Get them now, because you know what will happen later on when Sarah arrives. These will be flying out the door quicker than you can get them in your cart. So get them now before everybody else. The early bird catches the bargain. Now, let us have a look at treat bag number 3. Masculine, please.
Can I just say, can you imagine if we sell these out before Sarah gets
Oh,
here?
don't.
No.
I mean, it'll be all right for you, because you'll be gone.
I'll be
by
out
then.
that door like a shot, believe you me.
Yeah, so Sarah, you know who I'll be blaming? Oh, it was Lily. Lily did it.
Blame the one who's not here yet. Lily's told about, yeah, but can you imagine? Yes, but yeah, get them while you can, quite frankly. Like Ben says, the early bird catches the worm, because with these sorts of deals, they are not going to hang around for long. Now, excited about this one. Something a little bit different with this one, I've got to say. It's all about your masculine mates. Now, let's be honest. They're the cards that I know I personally struggle with the most. So often I want to pack things full of gorgeous florals with all my bows, my pearls, my gems, and masculine cards can be a little bit tricky. So to get all of these masculine themed items in a treat bag is absolutely fabulous. Same sort of idea with this one for just £20 or $24 if you're in platinum. Don't forget, if you've got that code, that summer, take another £5 off, so it makes it even better. You are getting over £80 or over $98 worth of crafty goodies. Wow, value for money, absolutely off the chart. Let's start off with a gorgeous item from that amazing Nature's Garden Autumn Blessings range. This was so popular when it launched, and I can't believe we've still got a few items left from that gorgeous collection. This being your beautiful Harvest Festival. This really does, for me, bring back memories. At school, we always celebrated the Harvest Festival.
Yeah.
For me, really cherished memories when I start to think about that. But perhaps you're celebrating Thanksgiving or any of your fall festivals over in the US. You could even Halloween this up if you choose to do so. Love the fact that you get both your stamps and your matching dies, so it's super easy to get those beautiful cut out images. No need for your fussy cutting if you don't want to do that. But of course, we're talking about autumn, we're talking about fall, but they don't all have to be for autumn or fall. You've got that gorgeous sunflower in there. Of course, that'd be perfect for your spring and summer makes as well. So that is included as part of this fabulous treat bag. Next up, oh, absolutely love these. From our Pop Art Scene Stamp and Die collection, you have got your Go Camping. I mean, perfect for this time of year. If you are going camping, if you're going on little staycations, perhaps you're going to have photos from those little trips. Perhaps you're going to be using this on a scrapbook page. Wouldn't that look absolutely incredible? But the idea with these is that you can use them on those pop-out cards. But of course, you don't just have to use them on that concept. That could just be a gorgeous aperture die. It could even be a shaker card as well. And of course, we do include all of those accessory stamps, sentiments as well, so you can really build up the most fabulous finish results. Love that one. Next up from the same range, we're also bringing the party vibes. This is so fun. Perfect for any sort of celebration. You've got your champagne bottle, you've got your little microphone. I think that is so fun to get that little microphone on there. You've got your sentiments as well, and that die that will allow you to create that amazing pop-out element, but you can also use that on lots of different card shapes as well. That can be for your toppers if you want it to be. It could even be cut into a box if you see fit. Beautiful design there. Next up, perhaps you're thinking about your kinetic cards. Maybe you want to create swing cards. I must say, in the past, I've created these cards by hand, scored, measured. Let's be honest, they are a little bit of a faff, and you make one and you think, it looks all right, but I'm not going to get that same result time and time again. But when you've got an amazing set of dies like these, absolutely, you can be creating that concept over and over again. You could be making hundreds of these if you so wish. But the brilliant thing about this is not only we give you that mechanism die, we also give you the mat and layers as well, and also the instructions included on the back of the packet. So if you've never made a swing card before, you've never seen these dies before, then very easy to get started with these, and you can get the most incredible different concept and kinetic cards with this one. Same sort of idea when it comes to the circle design. So that being your hexagon, we're also including that circle swing card. You can actually be using them in conjunction with each other. You can be doing double swing cards, triple swing cards, completely up to you. But to have both designs within this collection, I think is absolutely fabulous. Take away that concept die though, and just use those inner dies as separate nesting dies. Gives you even more versatility and even more value for money. Talking of your kinetic designs, wow, we absolutely love these. These are your fantastic spiral pop-out dies, this being your spiral pop-out honeycomb. Maybe you've got that beautiful collection, wouldn't that work an absolute treat alongside this? Very easy to create the most incredible, really quite unusual looking cards with that amazing spiral pop-out mechanism. Just love that one, so much fun. And then as part of our cut-out card die collection, we have your gorgeous A Little Birdie, launched just earlier this year, and the fact that you've got the cut-in and the cut-out die with this one allows you to create so many different concepts. Perhaps you're going to be doing shakers, maybe you're going to be cutting that design out and colouring it by hand. However you're choosing to use this die, you're going to get a fabulous finished result, but as the bag suggests, great for all of your masculine makes. And then finally, one of those dies that you'll be using time and time again just to embellish any of your creations, whether it's a card, whether it's a scrapbook page, whether it's a gift bag, a gift box, whatever it might be, this little dragonfly die is going to do that an absolute treat. Part of your mini die range, but of course cut multiple times, you can be building up a focal element on your cards using just this fabulous die. Wow, all of this crafty goodness, over £80 worth, over $98 worth of all of these amazing dies, stamps and so much more in here for just £20 or $24. And don't forget as well, if you've got that amazing summer code, take a £5 off that and that deal gets even better. And like we say, a brilliant one if you do struggle for your masculine cards, why not go for this one and you get everything contained within the one bag. Don't forget to check out that shop today because you'll find all of the deals on there. You can get in early, you don't have to wait till cartload, but don't tell Sarah I said that, okay? I'm out the door at 5, believe you me. But you guys can get in early, get these deals while you can, because like I say, with that sort of value, they're not going to hang around for very long.
Loads of you chatting about your favourite bags so far. Floral is my favourite so far, says Daniel. The 2 treasure boxes are amazing, says Terry, for stash builders. I've got everything in them, but I do love them all. And June says on Facebook, the everyday treasure box, there is so much in there. If you like the treat bags, by the way, and you've already put the first 3 into your basket, get this one and you'll get an extra 10 off the total, which is incredible, really. When you think you picked up the 4 for 80 if you're platinum, you'll pick up the 4 for 70. And the savings are immense. This one, a bit more of like a little try me bag, really. It's your colouring bag, worth $36.93 or $54.49. £20 or $24. What you're going to get in here, as I say, is a nice little sort of try-me pack of lots of the different items within our Spectrum Noir range. So you're going to get the glitter pens. These are brilliant. Your vibrant florals, jam-packed full of your glitter. Great for kind of adding little bits of embellishment. Great for doing your lettering with as well. And perfect as well for adding loads of shimmer and colour. You're going to get in here your golden glow, your electric pink, ultraviolet, fiery red, supernova, and you've also got in there your yellow cosmos. We're going to give you a set of our tri-blend brush pens. Again, if you've never tried these before, a great way for you to be able to get into the world of using these. If you love your tri-blends, then maybe the brushes are something which you haven't tried yet. Give these a go within the bag themselves. Huge value for money. Already there, by the way, you are miles more than the actual value of the bag. We're popping in one of our re-inkers for you as well. Again, absolutely brilliant. If you've missed any of Sheena's shows recently, she has been using the re-inkers on her shows and done some fantastic backgrounds, some fantastic work with the re-inkers on acetate as well, which I think you definitely need to go back and have a look at. And then we've also popped in some of our single pens as well. So what I mean, it's great as a little try-me bag. So we've popped in a couple of our classics. This one is your vintage pink. So again, one end you've got your fine nib, one end you've got that chisel nib for those bigger, bolder sort of swipes of colour. We're going to pop in there also one of our green greys, and then you're also going to get 2 of your illustrators included as well. So again, a great way to try that gorgeous Japanese brush nib, ultra fine nib on the other end as well. Go back as well to see Sheena yesterday. She was using some of our illustrators in the shows yesterday, like the fact that she showed a little bit more how to get the very best out of the fine nib as well, because we always see the brush nib being used, but she was putting the fine nib through its paces too. You're going to get the dams in there, your PL5, and you're also getting the lilac included in there too. So a little bit more of a try-me bag, that one, but value for money is certainly great. Again, you're saving £11.93 or $24.49. Those are going to be, yes, £20, $24. Those, as I say, pop that in with the other 3 and you will get £10 off the total of all of the bags within your cart. Use that summer code as well, and don't forget to hit the shop today button, because you can get ahead and see all of the deals before we even get to them. We're going to give you a chance to check out your baskets. We'll come back in just a few moments' time, but until then, head to the checkouts.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
I have to tell you, every single person works tirelessly behind the scenes, and I can't just give a shout out to one person, because for me it has to be John, Tracy and Jake.
Going to give a shout out to our backstage hero, and I'm actually going to say heroes. It has got to be our product coordination team. It's got to be.
Because without those 3 people, when we're on air, we wouldn't be able to function like we do. They make sure we have everything we need, right from the samples to the product to having a drink of water throughout the show. They really look after us.
You see us day in, day out, 7 days a week, live on TV. We're crafting away, we're hopefully inspiring you. Every single card, every single product, every single tool that we touch has come from product coordination. Those guys are the unsung hero. They're there making sure we have the products, we have the inks, we have the tools, we have everything that we need. We have the power to actually work our Gemini ranges. The smooth running of behind the scenes of Crafters TV is all down to our product coordination team.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
A massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for checking out. What have you bought? Let us know what you've shopped for. Who's bought what? Who's bought which treasure box? Who's bought the treat bags? Has anyone bought all 4 of the treat bags and got the discount? I'm interested to know who's bought early, who set their alarm, got up specifically knowing it's a Sarah date and gone, I'll have a few of those deals, thanks very much indeed. Let us know what you've gone for. Which treasure box? Both of them? All of the bags? 1 of the bags? 2 of the bags? Let me know. And also, if you have set your alarm and you are now checked out and going back to sleep, firstly, thank you. And secondly, do make sure you come back later on. It's a 3-hour Sarah Cartlow beginning at 5. So that is midday Eastern, 9 o'clock Pacific. Make sure you're in nice and early, and do make sure, if you can, you stay for the duration, because it is going to be one of those kind of shows where there will be surprises, there will be things cropping up, and it's going to happen more than once. That is all I am at liberty to tell you, but do make sure you join us early doors and stick with us if you can. Now, just to kind of preview a few more items that we have on that show, we're going to have a look at some tenner deals. Just to say also, Lilly has got a demo coming up for you very, very shortly indeed with the Venetian collection, which is going to be the craft along this afternoon at 2. That's just a 1-hour craft along, so if you do want to join in for that, no doubt we will give you all the details you need and what you will need. But if you haven't yet picked up with the Venetian collection, we'll be showing that to you in just a second. But first, tenner deals, Lilly. These look incredible. What you got for us?
Oh my goodness, I have got so many crafty treats coming up for you guys, and all for just £10 each or $10. Amazing value for money. Maybe you've only got a tenner to spend today, but you still want to treat yourself to some new crafty goodies, then these are going to be the ones for you. However, you're going to have to be super quick on these. These are 24-hour only deals, or while stocks last, because some of these we've not got an awful lot of, so make sure you do get in early. And of course, they're not limited to one per customer, so something like this mount board, multiple order that if you choose to, and you're going to get an even better value saving. So first up, we've got our mount board. This is our 8 3/4 inch by 10 3/4 inch, roughly around ish A4 in size. 20 sheets of your mount board you're getting included for just a tenner, saving over 40%. Now, we do call them £10 deals. However, even if you're in Platinum, you're going to still get that Platinum Club discount, taking it down to £8 or $8. So even better value for money. For 20 sheets of this, wowzers. Now, our Michelle absolutely loves this stuff. She uses it time and time again for all of her construction projects. But if you've got any of our jigsaw dies, this works an absolute treat with these. Just print out your photos, mount them onto your mount board, and use these jigsaw dies to die cut from your mount board, and you get beautiful quality, strong, sturdy jigsaws that you've created yourself. So 20 sheets of your mount board for just £8 or $8 if you are part of that incredible Platinum Club. Great one to multi-order as well, like I do say. Next up, perhaps you're thinking about storage. Maybe it's time to start organising all of your crafty goodies. Maybe you like to craft on the go, or maybe you're going to start going out to your craft clubs and your craft classes and you're thinking, I need something to transport all of my crafty goodies in, but I want it to look fabulous. I want to be able to see exactly what I've got in there. And most importantly, if you do have a little spillage, you can wipe this clean super easily. This being part of that amazing Totally Tiffany range, your Nancy tote bag coming in for just £10 or $10, saving over 30%. But of course, if you are part of that Platinum Club, even better at just £8 or $8. Of course, you can be multiple ordering this. Maybe you're going to have one for all your pens. Perhaps you're going to be having one for some of your smaller paper pads. However you're choosing to store your crafty goodies in this, it is just a crafty essential and at a great price today as well. Now, next up, perhaps you're thinking about inspiration. Maybe you're new to crafting, or maybe you've got a family member or a friend that's always been quite interested in the crafts that you're doing and wants to have a go themselves, but they're not quite sure where to start. Well, this is the perfect place to start, because not only do we bring you the inspiration, we also bring you the crafty goodies as well to actually get started when it comes to making your incredible finished projects. So you're getting 68 pages as part of this magazine. You're also getting all of your free crafty goodies. As part of this one, with this being your issue 3, you are getting your border dies as a gorgeous decorative border die sets. You are getting a beautiful butterfly stencil. Of course, it is almost like a quarter circle design, just multiple stencil that, if that is a phrase, multiple stencil, and you can get a full circle or even a half circle, however you see fit with that one. You also get that beautiful stamp set, perfect for all of your spring makes. I'm thinking new baby cards, Easter cards would work an absolute treat, but you're also getting your papers and your toppers included as well. You're getting step-by-step instructions for so many different projects. We've even got sewing projects in there as well. Some of our chalkboard stamps featuring, so if you're getting those amazing treasure boxes, works hands in hand with this magazine as well. So many different crafty ideas, but it's amazing to get all of that crafty goodness for just £8 or $8 if you're part of Platinum. It should be $12.99 or $19.95 even, so you're saving over 20%. A fabulous one. Even if you've already got one of these, buy it maybe just for the papers and gift the magazine to somebody else. It's a great buy at an absolutely incredible price. Now, we've already showed you one of those amazing Totally Tiffany items for just a tenner. I cannot believe got my sticker just to remind me which numbers on our lineup are actually those £10 deals, but I can't believe you're getting this for just £10. Should be $16.99 or $19.95. Contents not included, you are just getting the bag, but of course I know you guys at home have already got so many crafty goodies that you're going to fill this jam-packed full of. Whatever you're choosing to store in here, it's going to protect those crafty goodies, keep them nice and safe. And again, you've got that beautiful white clean see-through cover. Love the fact that it's see-through so you can see exactly what you're storing inside. Here we've got some of our craft knives, some of our flower forming tools as well. It's a 2-drawer storage and supply case. The case itself is 12 by 12 inches in size. You're saving over 40% on this one, taking that Platinum Club price all the way down, again, you guessed it, to £8 or $8. Love the fact as well that you have the carry handles on this one, so super easy to transport. Or maybe you've got hooks on the wall in your craft room, just hang that up on the hooks and it will be stored absolutely perfectly. Love that one, and again, another perfect one to actually multiple order if you so choose. Next up, I cannot believe you are getting these as part of one of these amazing £10 or $10 deals. It's your amazing 9-inch scissors. Now these are the largest of the scissors that we do within our range here at Crafters Companion. You also get the measurements along that blade. That is so super useful when it comes to doing all of your cutting and that precision. You've got your non-stick coated blades as well. It's been ergonomically designed with that handle so it nestles into your hand nice and easily. Just £10 or $10. It should be $15.99 or $24.99. You're saving over 35%, but of course if you are in that Platinum Club, even better, just £8 or $8 for a true crafty essential. Don't matter how many of these you've got in your crafty stash already, you always need more. And I say crafty stash, use these around the house. I know some people use them in their gardening and all sorts, not just for your crafting. It's super useful just to have around the home for using day in, day out. That's included as one of your amazing £10 deals. Now, wow, this is the time to stock up for sure. Your double-sided finger lift tape. We are getting you a pack of 4 rolls for £10 or $10. It's your double-sided finger lift tape kit. 4 rolls in total, saving over 40% on this one. Love your finger lift tape. I know Craig absolutely adores his finger lift tape. What do we mean by finger lift? Well, what it means is that carrier sheet is actually slightly wider than that line of tape that you've got on there, which means it's super easy to work with when you are peeling back that backing from your actual adhesive. It means it's easier to peel back by having that carrier sheet ever so slightly wider than that tape itself. Super easy to get that backing off, nice and strong as well, absolutely ideal for all of your matting and layering. 4 rolls included for just £8 or $8 if you are part of that Platinum Club. Now, I have to say, I am an absolute shocker when it comes to cleaning my stamps. So this is one of these, do as I say, not as I do.
I think you all are, to be fair.
Well, me and Debbie Robinson are absolute kindred spirits when it comes to cleaning our stamps. It's funny, a few weeks back, Debbie was demonstrating this and I was actually producing. I was in her ear and we were both laughing because this is an amazing piece of kit. You guys at home should be getting this in your crafty stash. We say it time and time again, clean your stamps, but we're absolute shockers. We don't clean ours. But like I say, do as we say, not as we do, to keep your stamps in ideal, pristine condition. Clean them using this station. If you've got that stamp cleaning solution as well, that goes hand in hand with this amazing station. You get one side where you can clean that stamp, you get another one to dry it off. Ideal for use with any of your stamps. Doesn't just have to be clear stamps, it could be your rubber stamps as well, just to clean off those stamps and get them working perfectly time and time again. I mean, I say do as I say, not as I do. Learning from experience, I say learning. Speaking from experience, I've not learned, I do it time and time again. You pop your stamp away, you don't clean it quite properly. You come back the next time you craft and you've got your stamping platform already, you line up your stamp, deciding exactly where you want it, and you've still got some of the ink left on that stamp and it transfers to your card where you don't want it. Don't be in that situation, clean your stamps properly, and when you've got a stamp cleaning station like this, it makes it so super easy and simple to do. No need for baby wipes, which of course I know a lot of people don't like using. You've got this which you can use over and over again. £8 or $8, saving over 30%. If you're in the Platinum Club, to get this for £8 is absolutely brilliant value for money. Now, next up, Spectrum Noir goodies. I've got a couple of Spectrum Noir items that I want to share with you for just £10 or $10. These are absolutely fabulous, are metallic pencils. They work a treat onto your dark cardstock to give you the most gorgeous, luxurious finish results with your metallic pencils. You will find these over on the Shop the Day page on the website. Our graphics have run away just for a moment. I think they needed a little lie down, let's be honest. It's so fast and furious. I think our graphics are thinking, give me just a moment. But they are definitely one of your £10, $10 deals. Of course, taking it even better, down to £8 or $8 if you are part of that Platinum Club. Our fabulous metallic pencils from Spectrum Noir. Oh, the details are coming in. They've woken back up, don't worry, guys. There you go. The graphics are back in the room. There you go. You're saving over 15%. 12 different colourways within this pack. You get all those gorgeous different tones, those metallic tones that work a treat on all of your darker cardstock. Love those. Tenner once again. Now, let's stay with the theme of Spectrum Noir. Oh, these are absolutely gorgeous. When we launched these, honestly, they took the world by storm. I have to say, I've bought many gilding flakes over the years. I've brought bronze, I've brought gold, I've brought silver. Have I ever seen pink gilding flakes? I mean, this is like something from one of my dreams. Pink gilding flakes. Oh my goodness me, it's a Lilly dream. You're getting 3 different colour tones of your pink, this being your blush, 50 mils in each. It doesn't really mean an awful lot, let's be honest, when we say 50 mils when it comes to gilding flakes. My top tip for these would be get yourself 3 larger Tupperware tubs, you know, the really cheap ones that you can pick up from the 99p plus the penny sort of stores. Decant them into those and you'll see that they expand an awful lot. These go such a long way. Use them with your stamps, add that specialist glue. Perhaps you've got some of our glue pens you can gild. All I would say is don't use them when you've got the aircon on. That is my only top tip with these. You are getting your rose gold, your soft rose and your pretty pink. Oh my goodness, the colourways are absolutely beautiful, but all 3 pots, it's not a choice, you're getting this full pack of all 3 different colourways for just £8 or $8, saving over 30% on this one. Now you might have noticed this to the side of me. Yes, it was holding some of the crafty goodies in. However, this is actually one of your £10 deals and this is an absolute crafty essential. It's gorgeous, let's be honest. It's beautifully designed. You've got that lovely grey and purple, such a stylish design that you've got onto here. Let's be honest, it's going to look amazing on your craft desk. You're going to have that on your craft table with pride. Fill it with any of your crafty goodies. I mean, we're storing some of these amazing different £10 deals in here. It can be anything at all that you're choosing to store in here. Maybe you're going to have some of your poker tools in the sides. Perhaps you're going to be having your stamp cleaning station. It's actually quite surprising the amount that you can fit into one of these. Pack them full of all your crafty goodies. Maybe you're going to have several on your craft desk. One with one type of items, maybe all your pencils, for example. Maybe another one with all your tools. But a brilliant saving of over 30%, taking that Platinum Club price all the way down to, you guessed it, there seems to be a little bit of a pattern here, £8 or $8 to get one of these really sturdy, really well-made, reinforced craft little storage bags for just £8 or $8 is absolutely fabulous value for money. Wow, if you are looking to pick up a bargain, if you've only got a tenner or maybe a couple of tenners, i.e. 20 quid, yeah, that's quite good maths, that, 10 times 2.
All right, Corinne.
Even at this time, I know, Corinne, you know, Corinne's got nothing on me, quite frankly. My maths is impeccable. Well, not quite. But anyway, if you only have £20 to spend, get a couple of these and you can pick up a real bargain on, let's be honest, some of these are absolute crafty essentials. So to have them at those prices is amazing. But don't forget, 24 hours only. So make sure you're nice and quick when it comes to these.
Loads of you shopping for that treasure box. Lots of you grabbing the everyday one, the Christmas one. I've ordered the mount board, says Sandra. 2 of the Totally Tiffany drawer storage. 3 packs of watercolour card. Angela says, love the puzzle dies. They're fantastic. Great goodie storage bags, says Trisha Love. Terry Anderson says, I knew you had a lot of these, Terry, from, I think, previous conversations. Says, if I didn't already have 12 of the scissors, I would get more at this price. Heads up to those of you that are new. You will love them. Get them at this fantastic price while you can. They're a snip, aren't they? They absolutely are. Marianne Matza says, CC scissors are the best. And I sew, and I have so many expensive scissors. Sandra Dundas, I have all 3 pairs of the scissors, and I hide them all. How do you know where they are then, if you hide them? I know what you mean. Jane says, I absolutely love the finger lift tape, and she also says, this is more like a cartload day. It is a cartload day. It is definitely Thursday, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's definitely...
It is a cartload day.
We're definitely doing a cartload later on as well. It is cartload. The deals are fantastic. I wasn't going to buy anything else as I'm waiting for 7 orders, but I just had to get some of these deals. What did you get, Jane? Tell us what you bought. No, it's definitely a cartload day. It's definitely Thursday. It's definitely a Sarah cartload day. We are definitely doing a 3-hour cartload this evening from 5 o'clock. That is midday Eastern. We are definitely bringing you more deals in the cartload show later on that you won't see today. We've definitely got treasure boxes and those amazing treat bags, and we've also got all of those £10 deals. Lots of other deals coming for you later on as well. Hit the shop the day button to see all of the deals. That's going to be your best bet to get all of the deals that we've got, and other deals as well, website wide. Don't forget you've got that code as well, summer, to get that extra 5 off your shop. We've also got a fantastic deal on the Venetian Grace collection. Now, got to tell you, one of my favourite collections that we've done this year, and we've done some amazing collections. We've kind of broken it down into 3 smaller bundles for you here, and we'll have a look at like the hardware that you're going to get first of all. If you've been to Venice before, there is no doubt that you will be getting this collection. You've probably already got lots of it. If you've got the paper pads, you'll probably be coming back to get more because we've done this so well. We've done this collection brilliantly. And, you know, Lee was sort of alluding to earlier on, if you've never been to Venice, you almost feel like by using this collection that you have been to Venice because we've featured so many things. Things like the Rialto Bridge are featured in here. Things like the Basilica and St Mark's featured in here, the Bridge of Sighs featured in here. It's just such a great collection. As far as your stamps, dies and hardware is concerned, you're going to get all of these. There's little Ada cherub. I know a lot of you were asking when we launched this, saying, is that Ada? It is Leanne's, well, it's not actually her, but it's based on her. She is a little cherub, I hear, so it was only fair, really, that the cherub in this set was going to be based on Ada. You've got a beautiful harp in there as well, that harmonious harp. Cuts beautifully with the embossed detail in there too. And as we were chatting about last time out, or certainly the last couple of shows, if you're looking for a masculine card and the man in your life likes a pint of the black and white, that is the die to be going for. Combine that with the shape card that you've got in your template library with the beer mug. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. That was well, George came up with the Guinness idea. We'll claim that one together, George. We'll claim that one together. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. You've also got the Rialto Bridge in there as well. So you've got your 4 kind of main bridges, haven't you, in Venice? That one being the one that everybody knows, seen it in so many movies over the years as well. Fantastic. And again, the way our team have created that in die form is just simply incredible. We've also managed to capture, I think, as well in this set, lots of the kind of styles and artwork and architecture that you'll see as you wander around Venice. It's got that very sort of Gothic, sort of Renaissance style to it as well. This cut and emboss folder, I think, is a beautiful example of that. It's a little bit hard to see the detail there. If I flick it forward, maybe you can see a bit more. It's a really, really handy folder to have. Across many collections that we've done, as are these frames as well. You've got 2 sets of frames in here. This ornamental frame comes in a 3-piece, so again, you've got lots of craftability with that. And then you've also got this beautiful frame here, which is your Renaissance frame. As I said, all of that kind of artwork that you'll see in and around Venice is this sort of style, that Renaissance period. You've got some more sort of Gothic styling in there as well, but this is very typical of the kind of things that you'll see. And again, lovely that you've got the kind of outer frame and that inner frame there for you too. Beautiful borders and corners again here, very in keeping with that style. So super handy to have these, to kind of frame your images, create beautiful edges with. And then the sentiment collection that we've got with this is just brilliant. It's called A Moment in Time. Really fantastic sentiments. Things like, you are the music in my heart. I have faith in you. And just breathe. You will never live this moment again. Really, really stunning, uplifting, positive vibes. And if you're a bit of a muso like me, you will love that stamp right there, which I think is super cute, super cool. The treble clef with the notes. £48 or $64 is your platinum price on that one. Again, you've got various codes available for you as well to bring that price down even further for you. Now, it may well be that you bought the full collection at launch and you're thinking to yourself, oh, I wish I bought more of the papers. Well, good news is we do still, unbelievably, have the papers in stock for you. We've got the 4-piece collection, 12x12, 6x6, vellum and your cardstock. This is just incredible. One of the most beautiful paper pads that we've done. As I said when we launched this, I love the gnome paper pad, which is on a completely different planet. You would never have those two together. But on the kind of fun, wacky planet, you've got my favourite paper pad being the gnome collection. On the kind of beautiful, stunning, one of the best paper pads we've ever done planet, you've got this Venetian collection, because what you've got in here are stunning scenes of Venice. It's like Lilly was saying earlier on, if you've never been there, you can almost like delve into this pad and feel like you have, because we've captured the beauty of the artwork. I love the fact that we've incorporated all these stunning florals in here as well. You've got that real gorgeous sort of Renaissance feel to it. And, 12x12 images like that, you almost feel like just sticking a frame around it and putting it on the wall. It looks absolutely beautiful. Loads of images of the buildings up and down the Venice Canal. Again, images of the gondoliers there. Singing their song and gondoling along. I think that's what gondoliers do. I think they gondol, don't they? But again, look at this, the kind of architecture that you'll see in many of like the churches and the cathedrals as you wander through. And what I love also is that you've got the matching reverse on these two, so really great for your mats and layers. There's more of those beautiful cherubs in there that we were talking about earlier on. More of that gorgeous architecture kind of set in the background behind all of these stunning florals. More of those scenes from the canal itself. You've also got in here, again, more cherubs, and I absolutely love this one here. Again, many of the the walkways that you see over the canal, many of the bridges there too, really captured beautifully in this set. 36 double-sided sheets. You get that again in your 6x6, and you'll know with our 6x6 pads, we always kind of shrink those down into miniature for you, which is incredible, depending on what kind of sort of cards you like to make. You've then also got in here all of your linen cardstock. Our linen cardstock has been so super popular, certainly over the last few months. This year, actually, people love it. I know Craig goes crazy for his linen cardstock, but what I love about this, again, is you're getting 6 different colours, 4 sheets of each, and it's no kind of accident that all of the colours match up absolutely perfectly with all of the colours that you've got within this set. So again, you're not having to kind of have a bit of a rummage and a rumble through your craft room thinking, I can't quite get the exact colour to match the project that I'm doing, because we've done it all for you. And if I just show you one more page there again, you can see how all of the colours that you've got in the papers there picked up beautifully within that cardstock. You're getting the vellum included in here as well for just £36 or $48. That whole bundle is incredible. And again, and I can't believe that we're doing this, you can use the code on this as well. I think you can. Yeah. Summer 5, so get another 5 off that. That becomes £31. That's not hard to do, Ben. Why are you struggling? Or $43. So again, incredible value for money. Stock up on the essentials. Stock up on the card if you've got the original collection, because it's a great opportunity to pick this up at a smash down price. And one other thing, just to quickly show you, we do have the embellishments collection too, with limited edition colours of the shimmer ink pads. Those are included within the set. Again, no coincidence that the colours that you've got there match up perfectly with the colours within your linen cardstock and your beautiful papers. So you get 3 of those. You also get tassels. We did tassels in the Bohemian collection as well, didn't we? Tassels are, I think, becoming very popular again within craft. George. Love these. Again, the colours match up beautifully with all the colours. There's always one with all the colours that you've got within your set. And the gems, my goodness me, are, I think, literally some of the most sparkliest, beautiful gems you're going to get with that Aurora Borealis sort of show of light to them. I always find it quite difficult this side of the studio to catch the light on things, but you can see for yourself. When you get these home, you'll see just how beautiful those are. I wish you could be stood where I'm stood, because they are really glimmering and glistering from where I am. I don't think the TV quite does it justice. But anyway, £15.20, $20 for all of that. That is £10.20 or $15 if you use your code on top of it. We're going to do a demo on this, and of course this is the set that we're going to be doing the craft along with a little bit later on this afternoon, 2 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern. It'll be a Swifton as well, because it's only 1 hour long. So kind of nice, Lily, that you can kind of pop out a quick demo here with you.
Absolutely, yeah, let's get started. I absolutely adore this Venetian Grace collection. Like we were saying earlier, I would love to go to Venice, but falling short of that, I've got the collection. So in my craft room, in my mind, I'm in Venice. In reality, I'm in County Durham.
Yeah.
You know,
get an ice cream as well. Have a cornetto.
Yeah.
Get
the music on. I could be in Venice, but honestly, it is a stunning collection. And I want to show you first of all a little concept that we can do with our fabulous Renaissance border that we've got here. Very much like an edgeable die, in that one side of that die actually cuts out of your cardstock. That other side stays within our cardstock, which allows us to create lots of different concepts when it comes to this fabulous border. I'm just going to pick out all the pieces that we've got in there. Perfect. There we are. Good to go. Right, we've got a piece of multi-purpose card. We've created ourselves a 7.5 inches by 6 inch top folding card base, just like so. It's the thing I love about getting your A3 multi-purpose card. It allows you to create your own card bases. It's very rare these days that I'll use ready-made card bases. You just get that freedom to actually make your own cards in whatever sort of size that you see fit. So let's tape our die down. I've got a little bit of low tack tape that I stuck to my glass mat and now seems to be stuck there. There we go. A couple of pieces, one on the left, one on the right, just to tape our die into position. And we're taping that along that bottom edge there of our card base, our score line in the middle. Then all we're going to do is we're going to run that through our Gemini 2, of course, die cutting machine. Now, obviously I'm only cutting that front edge. So as soon as I hear that that's cut, you'll sort of hear that change in pitch of your die cutting machine. I'm just going to reverse it back out, because quite frankly, there's no need to run that all the way through that machine. I mean, let's be honest, it doesn't take very long, but if we can save even more time, then why not do just that? Now, one of the many things I love about this die is the fact that not only does it cut, it also embosses as well. So if you were to run that through your die cutting machine with that embossing mat, then you could actually get that embossed detail. But just to save us a little bit of time, and the fact that you've got that pressure of that Gemini machine, I'm not going to emboss it this time round. However, the fact that you've got the embossing means you've also got that hole, those holes there that we can use actually as a stencil, which is absolutely fabulous. So all I've got here is I've got one of my ink pads, this being our gorgeous Parakeet water reactive. Making sure that that die is in position, you can sort of feel when it's in the right place because it will sort of lock into place. Then all we're going to do is going to take our ink and we're just going to literally blend through our die. So using our die like we would a stencil, using our round blending tool, just going round in circular motions just to start to lay down this colour. Now you're probably looking at the die and thinking, oh my goodness me, Lily, you're making a right mess of that die.
Lily, you're making a right mess of that die, for goodness sake.
Right mess, blimey, you're not on here often and then you come on here on a Thursday morning on a Sara day and you start messing things up, you get our equipment in a state.
And you'll be making more of a mess later on, won't you, for the craft along, leaving it in a right old state.
She won't be invited back this one, will she? Good grief.
Not at least until Monday.
We'll give it till Monday.
Yeah, it's all calmed down.
Yeah, when they've all forgotten about it. But don't worry, this is one of our water reactive ink pads. So what that means, of course, it means that we can do all our water reactive techniques, but it means that they wash off with water. So you can see that gorgeous die cut and stencil design there. But all we need to do, and as I've just got a baby wipe here, you could be using a piece of damp kitchen cloth. You can even just run these under a tap if you see fit. But very easily, you can just wipe away that ink. So you're not messing up your die, don't worry. It does start off a little bit coloured. You think, oh dear, I've ruined my die or whatever. Just make sure you wash it off and it will come off perfectly every single time. Then just popping the pieces out of the die, being very good because I know I'll be using this die in my craft along. And I don't want to come to my craft along and realise I've got to pop. Yeah, pop all the pieces out because like Ben says, we have only got an hour, which is not an awful lot of time. Now all we're going to do is we're going to bring in, yes I did have a little bit of an inky smear, but we're not going to worry about that too much. We will cover up that piece with our matte and layering. As you can see there, that bottom edge doesn't quite meet that back edge of the cardstock. So in order to sort of get around that, all we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of acetate and we're just going to pop that in the centre. Okay. So a little bit of our tape runner onto that, and then when we've got our lovely little delicate bits on that bottom edge that we've die cut, we're just going to pop a little bit of our dotty tape runner. And the easiest way I find to do this, and of course this is our A5 heavyweight acetate that you will find on the website. Open up your card base, line that up with the inside of your card base, and then simply just close that card base. Once you're happy that that's in position, close your card, give it a nice little burnish down, and then that gives you your concept card. You've got that lovely edge at the bottom, but it will also stand because you've got your acetate on there.
That's great.
As long as it's not on your glass mat, there we go. Nice and easy. Right, let's bring in a few mats and layers, I think. So of course, I had to bring out that fabulous 12 by 12 inch paper pad. Cut it down to size, and then I'm going to mat and layer it onto some of that linen textured card that's about 1/4 inch larger. And this is going to be the piece that fits onto that front of our card base. Using my tape runner just for speed. At home, when I am crafting, I tend to use my Collall all-purpose for my matting and layering. It gives you that little bit of wiggle room. But if you are confident when it comes to your lining up your mats and layers, then your tape pen is perfect. I mean, look how beautifully that linen card works with that
perfect colour match, isn't it?
Absolutely. So the reason that I chose the orange is I chose my pattern paper first, and then I looked into those flowers. I was seeing those lovely burnt orange tones, and I wanted to pick out those colourways that we've got within that paper. Just had a little rummage through that linen card, don't forget, included in the collection. Shows that orange to work perfectly with those flowers, and everything is going to work together, an absolute treat. I think with this one I'd say it's probably unidirectional, so I'm not worrying too much which way around I'm actually popping this onto my card base. I think that looks good enough to me, and doesn't that look absolutely beautiful? A little bit of inking on the bottom, paper on the top, and just to finish it off, I've just noticed my acetate is sticking over the edge ever so slightly, so I'm just going to trim that edge there just so that that bit's not shown on the front. To finish off the inside, we've done exactly the same, that same pattern paper from our 12 by 12 inch pad, matte and layered onto some of that lovely, it's like a burnt orange, isn't it, linen textured card. And then we're going to pop that on the inside just to really finish off this card. It gives it that real professional finish to have your mats and layers on the inside that match the outside as well. So let's pop that into the centre just like so. And as we close our card, doesn't that look super professional, just like so? So leave that to one side just for a moment, and let's bring in another of these gorgeous die sets. Let's go with that fabulous ornamental frame. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut a couple of pieces of this. So this inner detail, that gorgeous lacy frame that we've got there, let's cut that from that lovely linen card that we've just been using. And then let's take that outer matte die. Love the fact that you get both the detail and the matte included within the one set. Let's cut that from the same cardstock, the same pattern paper even, but actually from the reverse this time round, just to give us a slightly more subtle and pared back, if you like, finish onto that matte layer. Love the fact that when it comes to your pattern papers, whether it is a 12 by 12 like we're using here, or if it's your 6 by 6, which you also get as part of that paper collection, you have the front and the reverse that coordinate. Your front being slightly more sort of heavy in design, if you want, you've got more layers to that front side, and then that reverse complements the front perfectly, but it's a little bit more toned down. It's perfect for when you want a little bit of pattern. You don't just want a block colour, but you don't want it to sort of overtake that focal element. You want something a little bit more subtle, which is what we're wanting for our backer, for our matte layer here. So just remove our die cut from our die even, and you can see, wow, look at all that detail that we've got within this die. It is incredible. One pass through that die cutting machine and you've got all of that fabulous detail from that die there. Just taking a moment, just take your pokey tool to go around and pop out all of those pieces, but look at all that detail you are getting within that die. It's incredible. And don't forget as well, of course it is a frame, but be snipping into that. Maybe you're going to be snipping little elements out that you're going to use as embellishments, that you're going to use as corners, even borders, just as little finishing accents. I mean, the detail in there is stunning. Of course, use that completely separately to your Venetian Grace collection, just as a nesting die that you use in your crafty stash day in, day out. That's going to be perfect for that as well. You don't just have to use it with these particular papers. Now, as well as this gorgeous orange die cut that we've got here, all I've gone ahead and done is I've taken exactly the same die and I've just cut it in white. But what we're going to do now is bring back in that parakeet ink that we were using earlier just to ink through our die. And just very lightly, I mean, I'm not even going back to that ink pad. I'm just using the ink that is on my blending tool already. Let's just go around the edges and add an extra little blush of colour just to take that stark whiteness off of that edge there. Then all we're going to do is we're just going to drop shadow our orange one underneath our other one that we've got here, our white one. So let's take our dotty tape pen. Works a treat with a gorgeous intricate die like this does your dotty tape pen. Or of course you could be using that tacky glue. Oh, if you got them that everyday treasure box, of course you get your fine tip glue applicators.
Oh yeah, they're handy, aren't they?
Included in there, so you could be doing that with those, absolutely. But using your dotty tape pen also works a treat with these. Let's just pop our orange one slightly down and slightly towards that left-hand side, lining those up so we've got that slight bit offset, just like so. And then let's pop that onto this frame, this matte layer that we've die cut from that lovely pattern paper. You can see how everything works together absolutely perfectly, and that's the beauty of getting a collection like this home. You know that all the hard work's already been done for you, all that colour matching, all that matching in terms of the design has already been done. All you've got is the joy, that pure enjoyment of actually crafting with this gorgeous collection. And you can see, of course, with it being a die cut, it lines up absolutely perfectly onto your matte layer like so. Doesn't that look absolutely beautiful?
Yeah, perfect.
Let's bring back in that card base. I think a few bits of foam onto the back of here. You know, I do love my foam tape and my foam pads. It's quite funny. Me and Michelle were on over the weekend and we are completely kindred spirits when it comes to dimension on our cards. It became a little bit of a standing joke by the end of the weekend in terms of the amount of foam pads that Michelle was getting through. She would not admit to how many sheets she actually used over the weekend, but given my usage of foam pads and foam tape, I can only imagine how many it was. Definitely one of those you want to stock up on you will find those over on the website, but it does just make a difference to raise that up a little bit, get that bit of dimension onto there, just sets it off from that background really nicely. Now in order to finish this off, I've gone ahead and stamped that gorgeous little cherub that you get as part of the collection, the little cherub. Stamped it onto some of our Nina cardstock with our alcohol proof in the pebble. I've just gone ahead and coloured her in. We will be doing a little bit of colouring on this afternoon's craft along, so I'm just speeding this up. Use my tri-blends to colour this. For the skin, we use Fair Skin blend. The wings are Ice Grey blend. Hair is Gold Brown blend. And then finally, for her dress, it's Green Turquoise blend. I think we're going to pop her onto the frame just like so. So of course, as always, a little bit of foam tape behind. After all, she is our focal element to the card, so we want her to really stand proud. When you are thinking about the dimension when it comes to your card making, think about what's the focal element. Whatever you want that viewer, that recipient of the card to actually look at first, whatever you want to stand out, consider having that on foam, and by raising it up a little bit, it will make that part of the card be a little bit more prominent and stand proud. You can see there she really is raised up from that background, which looks fabulous. Now I've just stamped one of our sentiments from that gorgeous collection. Like Ben was saying earlier, love the sentiments in here, something a little bit different, and they do match perfectly with the artwork that you're getting as part of this range. So I've stamped that onto our multi-purpose. Let's add a little bit of that same ink around the edges, again just to take that white edge off and getting everything coordinating absolutely perfectly. A little bit of our tape pen onto the reverse, just like so. Slightly larger square of our orange linen card, just as that matten layer. Again, having all our matten layers sort of matching, so everything ties together beautifully. Then in order to finish that off, let's pop that on that right-hand corner. Just for balance, we've got our gorgeous little cherub on that bottom left-hand corner. Let's have a little bit of detail on that top right-hand corner, so that we've got that balance and we've got that design which will draw the eye into the centre. Quite a simple card, quite an easy card to put together, but once you've got all the items in your stash, once you've got everything within the collection, it does make crafting so quick and easy. Even if you want to create something like this, it does not take very long at all. Using that gorgeous, almost like edgeable die to create your concept cards, using some of those frames as well. Stamp and die set. Doesn't that look pretty? But you can only do that once you've got that fabulous Venetian Grace collection.
Yeah, really beautiful. Margaret says, hi Rachel, Ben and Lily. I got this when it first came out. It's stunning. Reminds me of Venice, and I've been there 2 times. Such a beautiful place, isn't it? I definitely want to go back. I've made a few beautiful cards. I'm now platinum. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. Now I'm broke. Lol. Oh. Well, at least when you do get a bit of money back, Margaret, you're paying the smaller price. Love to all from Margaret. Thank you, Margaret. Always making me laugh. If you do a Hades collection, she says, you can use Kiri as a model for a little devil. She's not that bad, seriously. Lois says, beautiful card, Lily. Lots of lovely comments coming through as far as that's concerned. Remember, details on your screen there for the hardware, if you like, the stamps, the dies, that cut and emboss folder as well. And then you've got all of the card and the paper in another bundle, and the embellishments there in another bundle for you as well. So do check those out. And like I said earlier on, it is a great day to be shopping, particularly if you do need to top up as far as your consumables are concerned within that bundle, because you're going to get that extra £5 off if you use that code SUMMER. So a great day to be shopping. A great day to be shopping the day as well. On the website, check out all of the deals that we've got for you as far as the Venetian Grace is concerned, as far as Cartload is concerned later on for you as well. That's going to be one heck of a show with Sarah. And of course, do make sure you shop the 'Tis the Season sale. That does end tomorrow. We've still got that extra code for you as well, which is extra 5. So already up to 70% off a whole range of Christmas goodies. Use that code on the 'Tis the Season sale and you'll get an extra 5% off the already heavily discounted items which are there. We are going to take a short break. When we come back, we will delve a bit deeper, I'm sure, into the Cartload goodies that we've got coming up. But until then, you head to the checkout and we'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right? Yeah. Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What does she do?
Exactly how she looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comfort of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze. If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablet or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. Love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Welcome back, everybody. I just want to check out what you've been checking out. I'm checking out what you're checking out. So what did you just check out in the last few minutes there? I know that Angela Reid has just checked out another desktop totes, as they are so useful. Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, if you have checked out, A, let me know what you have checked out, but B, don't miss later on, because you're thinking, oh, I've checked out everything I'm going to check out. You haven't checked out everything. How many times can I say check out? Because later on, you need to check out the show, because you'll be checking out more, because we've got new deals coming for you on Cartload later on, which you can't check out now because they're not live. So let us know what you've bought so far, and tune in tonight. That VIP hour is at 5 o'clock. Your chance to get in early. It's midday Eastern. That is 9 a.m. Pacific. Sarah's going to be here. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be chaos probably, and we've got loads of deals for you, which are going to be dropping in through the show, which you will need to come back for. However, 2 deals that you have absolutely loved so far, we need to recap on, and we will go through these a little bit quicker, because these are the biggest boxes I think we've ever done. Lilly's Everyday Treasure Box over there, worth £200, $250. Look at the price, look at the bonus points. I thought earlier on you were pulling a bit of a prank, and you were just like, I don't know, you had a hole in the desk or something, because the amount of items you pulled out this box, I think is the most I've ever seen.
Absolutely. We think it's the most items we've ever done in one of these mystery bags. It's incredible value for money. I'm going to have to go a little bit quicker though, because I am desperate to get in another demo with that Venetian Grace collection. But my goodness me, the value for money is incredible. We start off with one of our actual advanced discovery kits that come to you from Spectrum Noir. That is your Masterful Mandalas, worth nearly £30 just on its own. You're getting that included. Let's stay with that theme of Spectrum Noir. You've got a pack of 4 of your acrylic paint markers. Absolutely fabulous pastel tones when it comes to those. Use those on a variety of surfaces and you can get fabulous mixed media results. Staying with Spectrum Noir, again, you're getting 3 of your individual Classique pens. Lovely colour tones on there, so great as a sort of try me when it comes to your Classiques. Next up, some of your essentials. I was talking about these just in the last demo. Some of your fine tip glue applicators. You'll be using those time and time again with your tacky glue for all of your detailed die cuts. They work an absolute treat for that. Next up, 3 rolls of your low tack tape. Again, you saw that used in that last demonstration. Taping your dies into position, it is an absolute godsend for that. Next up, your edge crimper for creating those distressed edges when it comes to all of your card making, gives you that beautiful shabby chic finish. Something that you can never have enough of these, let's be honest, your pokey tools. You're getting a pack of 2 of those. Absolutely fabulous to have those included. Next up, I'm throwing things around the studio, why not, eh? Next up, you're getting one of your amazing double-sided scoreboards for creating all of those 3D concept boxes. That is included as part of this incredible treasure box. Then we have got one of our waterfall stamp and die sets, this being your hip hip hooray, both the stamps and the dies to create those kinetic waterfall cards. Then perhaps you love your florals, then you're getting one of your sets of your decoupage stamps and dies, that being your beautiful, lovely lilacs. As part of your Belle Countryside collection, you're getting this lovely stamp set, the lanterns and the Lumieres. Beautiful artwork on that one. From your ribbon threading die collection, your modern geometric, you've got both that cut-in detail and the 2 cut-out edges as well. From the ever-popular, beautiful Natural Beauty stamp collection, you're getting that stunning tumbling waves and florals. Just love that one. Next up, as part of your pop-out sentiments, you've got your many thanks, and we also bring you the best wishes as part of this treasure box. Then as part of your chalkboard stamps, you're getting your Make Your Dreams Happen and also your Enjoy the Sweet Little Moments, both of those included. Staying with the theme of your sentiments, from your saying dies, you've got your family is where life begins and love never ends, both the detailed word dies and that matte layer too. Then another sentiment stamp set as part of your mindfulness quote collection. You've got your Think Happy Thoughts. And then finally, oh my goodness, I need to take a deep breath, maybe even have a lie down. After all this, you're getting included. You have got 2 of your character tags. You've got your beautiful Spark with Fairy Dust and You're the Top Dog. And I've just noticed I've missed 3 items out all my life. The amount you're getting is incredible. You're getting your organza ribbon that's part of that Sarah signature Once Upon a Time collection. 9 pieces in total, 3 different colourways, 3 different widths of each. Beautiful colourways when it comes to that ribbon. Then you're getting your Ornate Celebrate die from that beautiful Masquerade Ball collection. And then finally goes hand in hand with any of those iris folding dies that you might already have in your crafty stash. Your 108 sheets, slightly random number, but there you go, of your poppies coloured little paper pad that works a treat with those iris folding dies. All of those items, 26 in total, that I've just shown you, for a Platinum Club price of £40 or $48. And don't forget as well, 50 bonus points on top of that, as if it wasn't a good enough value for money already. Wow, Ben, top that with a Christmas, quite frankly, is all I can say.
Well, no, it's going to be a tough order, but I tell you what, this Christmas treasure box is awesome. The Christmas treasure box, 10% of the stock has gone here as well. And just as a by the by, 26 items here, 21 items in this box. Across the boxes, there are no duplicates, so you get 47 separate items. If you go for the 2, you'll get 100 bonus points because you picked those up. And of course, don't forget, use your fiver summer code to get that extra 5 off. So here, you're saving £150, $190. I will whiz through this a little bit quicker for you, but here is your value within this box. These first few items you're going to be paying for. You're going to get one of these brilliant Christmas scene builders, if you like, your frosted embellishments, beautiful stamps and dies for you to be able to cut out those images. You're paying for that. You're also going to get one of our fancy sentiment dies, Christmas skewed, of course, jingle all the way. We're bringing you that beautiful 2-die set from the Frosty and Bright collection, which is that gorgeous, stunning, really, really super intricate Christmas tree. And you're also going to be getting our set of stunning Christmas tree ornaments, the winter opulence within the Christmas box. So those 4 items there, that's the value of your box. Everything else is free. So look at this. Always nice to have one of our tape pens included. That you're going to get. If you love as well our amazing sentiment dies. We've got quite a few of these within this box, actually. These Christmas sentiments that are, this one done in the shape of that beautiful star. You've got your Star of Wonder. You've then got from the same range that beautiful wreath there with that beautiful sentiment within the centre. You're also going to receive from that set your Jingle All the Way, which is that beautiful jingly bell. We've got the Christmas tree, which has that beautiful sentiment of we wish you a Merry Christmas. And then you've got your snowman, who's wishing you warm winter wishes. We're giving you a set of our beautiful layering sentiment dies as well. Great scrap busters, these two. So if you've got lots of bits and pieces of leftover paper and card lying around, these are absolutely brilliant to build up that Star of Wonder effect. We've then got more of those Christmas characters in here for you as well. The front and back character gift tags. We've got the fairy in here. You've also got the little, he's hiding from me, you little cheeky elf, come here. There we go. We've got the cheeky little Christmas elf in there as well. That stamps and dies. More of those beautiful fancy sentiment stamp and die sets. The We Wish You a Merry Christmas. We've got another one of those beautiful stamp and die sets to build up that gorgeous Christmas scene. That is called your Woodland Embellishments. 2 of the sentiments in die form from the Frosty and Bright collection. So that is your Happy Christmas. You've got your Happy Holidays. I think you guys in the US are going to absolutely love that particularly. Then you've got your Vintage Snowman, the Oh Christmas Tree. Again, that stamps and dies. You've got the really cute little Christmas tree there, the little snowman character, and all the other bits and pieces. You've got a beautiful stamp set there to build up your own little Christmas wreath with, and your cut and emboss folder comes in the form of that Christmas door, although as we discussed earlier on, that's just a really, really handy cut and emboss folder to have year round. And then on top of all of that, as if that wasn't enough for £40 or $48, we're also going to give you within your Christmas treasure box, by the way, you don't get the box, but you will get everything in it, including this gorgeous paper pad, which comes from the Violet Studios Nutcracker collection, beautifully foiled, lots of kind of non-nutcrackery papers in there, which you can use across lots of different Christmas collections. And as you look through here as well, you'll see plenty of snippability amongst the foiling, little 6x6 elements in here as well. And again, even little smaller toppers that you can use for your projects as well. £40 or $48 for all of that. You're saving £150 or $190, and you'll get your 50 bonus points too. Over 10% of the stock of that Christmas treasure box has gone. Don't forget, more will be revealed later on in the Cartload show. We've got all of those treat bags for you as well. If you pick up all 4 of those, you'll get an extra 10 off at checkout. You need to pick up all 4. I read a comment earlier on of someone saying, I picked up 3, I didn't get the 10. You've got to go for all 4 to get the extra 10 off. But like we said, so much more besides coming up in that Cartload show beginning at 5 tonight. That is midday Eastern. We are going to try and squeeze in one final demo, and we'll get a vote in as well in the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, a lot to pack in these last 15 minutes. So let's go for it. Right, let's bring out that fabulous cut and emboss folder that you're getting as part of that amazing Venetian Grace collection. This is your opulent grace, and it not only embosses that beautiful design around the edge of your piece of cardstock, it also cuts that aperture into the centre too. In just one pass through that die cutting machine, you've got both the cut and the emboss detail. So all we've gone ahead and done is we've taken taken some of that linen card, that lovely blue linen card that comes as part of that Venetian Grace collection, and all we've done is we've just embossed that piece, and this piece is cut down to about 5 3/4 by about 3 3/4. Now we can see that lovely design there, but let's highlight that gorgeous emboss even more. And as part of your collection, it's one of those smaller bundles that you'll find over on the shop today, you're also getting your beautiful shimmer ink pads. These are absolutely gorgeous. Not only do you get the most beautiful colours, and don't forget you get 3 different colourways. You get your pink, your blue that I'm using here, and also your gold, which is super, super special. Not only do you get the gorgeous colourways, you also get that added bonus of the shimmer with these ink pads. If you're a fan of our sort of regular, if you like, Spectrum Noir shimmer ink pads, my goodness me, you will absolutely love these. Same sort of packed full of shimmer in that same sort of way as your full-size regular shimmer ink pads, but just different colourways, exclusive colourways to this Venetian Grace collection. Get me teeth in, good grief. It could be a long old craft long, couldn't it, me on my own. Make sure I've got my teeth in for 2 o'clock for sure. Oh, blimey. I hope you guys...
You've only got an hour to negotiate though.
Yeah, and I've got a whole project to fit, and I'm hoping we can get it done in time because there's so many techniques I want to share with you.
Have you got a guest as well?
No, just me on my own, literally me on my Todd, Nicola in my ear, so it's going to be a fun hour for sure. I really hope that you can join me. It's going to be a good one. I hope you'll like the project as much as I've enjoyed putting it together. But back to the project in hand now. I'm just using one of my finger daubers. You can use your blending sponges, you can use your round blending applicators, you can use your square ones if you prefer, any way that you find easiest to lay down that colour. But all we're doing is just adding a little bit of colour onto that gorgeous embossed design to start to highlight that a little bit more. And doesn't that make that stand out even more? Allows that embossing detail to really sing and stand out from that background. So I'm happy with that. I could go a little bit heavier on that inking if I so choose. I could perhaps even bring in different colourways. I could maybe do a little bit of an ombre of the gold and the blue if you prefer. But for this instance, especially with the time, I think we're going to leave it as it is. Now I've got some of that glittering gold 12 by 12 inch card pad that you will find as part of the pick of the day. I'm going to lay that over the top, but first of all, I've actually cut a piece of our vellum and we're going to pop that into the centre just to have something in the middle of that frame. So it is sort of framing something rather than just having an empty frame. So all we've done is we've cut down a piece from that 6 by 6 inch vellum pad, cut it down to slightly smaller than that blue matten layer. We're just going to stick that onto that cardstock. I'm not worrying about my adhesive too much because I know that those edges are going to be covered anyway, so it doesn't matter if you are using an adhesive that can be seen through that vellum. I mean, to be honest, you can barely see your tape pen. It's such a lovely thick quality vellum. I don't tend to worry too much about actually gluing it down and the tape being seen. But if you can see it through, don't worry, because the edge of this frame piece will actually cover that up. So what we're going to do is going to take some of our foam on a roll and we're going to add that to the back of our embossed piece. Just for that little bit of dimension, it really does make a difference when you've got an aperture like this to actually raise it up from that background piece, make it stand proud a little bit from that matten layer, and it does make that design pop even more. So let's peel off the backing and then let's lay this down, position it over the top, having a 1/4 of an inch of that gold around the edge. Doesn't that look lovely? The blue and the gold works a treat, but then with that seam in the middle, it frames it absolutely perfectly. Now let's bring in our card base. So we've got a piece of our beautiful pattern paper from that paper pad, but what I'm going to do for this particular card is I'm actually going to use the reverse, just because we've got quite a lot of detail in that beautiful embossing folder, and we want that to be the focal element on our card. We really want that to take centre stage. And by using a very heavily patterned paper, so if we were to lay that over the top, it gets a little bit lost, it looks a little bit heavy. So instead, using that reverse of our pattern paper, it's that sort of toned back, scaled back design a little bit more subtle. A few less layers to that, so it works a lot better with our topper onto there. It just allows that to really take centre stage on our card. And again, matting and layering that beautiful backing paper onto some of our glittering gold, that beautiful gold cardstock that you are getting as part of that pack of 3 of your lovely 12 by 12 inch mixed cardstock pads. Let's pop that onto our card base, a 5.5 by 7.5 inch card base. Again, I've created it myself just using some of my multi-purpose card. You will find that on the website. The A4 is currently out of stock, but we do have the A3 in stock, and I have to say, at the moment, I'm using a lot more of the A3 than the A4. It goes an awful long way, and it allows you to create those larger concept cards if you so wish. More foam tape, of course, onto the back of this piece, just like so. And then let's line that up, get a nice even border all around the edge. Let's pop that to one side for just a moment though, and let's bring in this gorgeous harp die and die cut this from some of our multi-purpose card. So taking our die, taping this, blimey me, I was a bit frugal here with the cardstock. Does it fit? Yeah, just about.
Just.
That's a Lilly special, that one. Good grief. You know what I'm like with my cardstock, even if it's just my regular white multi-purpose, I do not like to waste an inch of cardstock. So I always cut it exactly to size, but sometimes I do get a little bit too frugal and it's not quite large enough, but just large enough when it comes to this particular piece here. And then let's just run that through our die cutting machine. Of course, with this being a slightly smaller format of die, it will run through all of these smaller die cutting machines absolutely perfectly as well. It doesn't just have to be your fabulous large A4 Gemini. Now, all I'm doing is I'm removing the tape from that die, but then I'm just laying that die cut back into that die because we've got all of that stenciling detail that we can be using with our fabulous harp die. Then all we're going to do is going to take again our shimmer ink, that same blue shimmer ink that you're getting as part of that embellishment collection, and then let's just add a little bit of stenciling detail onto our harp. You could go a lot heavier and really pick out that detail. Of course, you can emboss these dies as well, but the pressure of the Gemini, I find that quite often you don't even need to run it through with that embossing mat. You can still get that embossed detail onto that die cut. So all we're going to do is remove that. Doesn't that look absolutely fabulous? Using that stencil onto there just to add a little bit of that ink detail onto there does make a big difference. And then finally, as we did on that last demonstration, all we need to do is just wipe our die clean, and then that's perfect, all good to go. Right. Let's start to lay up our card. We've also got one of these fabulous sentiments from the collection. Again, you are the music in my heart. Such a lovely heartfelt sentiment. The sort of sentiments that we probably don't already have in our crafty stash. So something a little bit different when it comes to these sentiments, and they do work so perfectly with the artwork that you've already got in this range. So layering that onto some of our gorgeous glitter cardstock. So let's just pop that onto there like so. Let's bring back in our card. I've also die cut another of these lovely harps from our gold glitter cardstock, and all we're going to do is going to lay these together. You can see not only the quality of the dies but the quality of the cardstock as well. To get such a gorgeously detailed, intricate die from glitter cardstock is quite frankly absolutely incredible. So let's drop shadow the gold underneath our white one that we've just die cut and inked. Let's then pop that onto our card base, just like so. So let's pop some of our, of course, our foam tape onto our harp. So let's pop a little bit on that bottom edge there. And then I think we'll need a little bit more on the top there just to balance with our foam tape. And then we will be almost finished. How about this for a quick demo though? But just goes to show you can do a little bit of speed crafting when it comes to this fabulous Venetian Grace collection, but you can still get fabulous finished results when you've got this fabulous collection in your crafty stash. And then last up, let's pop our sentiment onto that top right hand side just to balance with the lovely heart that we've got on that bottom left hand side. You could of course be adding more embellishments if you so choose, but just nice and quick, we've got a really simple card using that fabulous Venetian Grace collection.
Right,
now
vote the show.
Oh, are we ready for the vote of the show? So first up, are you going to vote for demo number 1 using that gorgeous little cherub, creating a concept card with that one, or is it going to be the one we've just literally thrown together? Is it going to be demo number 2, 1 or 2? Totally down to you. Get those votes in, not long left.
No, you've literally got about a minute and a half to get your vote in on that. The Venetian Grace collection is there for you in smaller bundles for you this time, so you can buy the hardware, so the stamps and the dies, that cut and emboss folder with the details here. But then, of course, we've also got your cardstock and paper in another bundle alongside the embellishments as well, which are within another bundle for you as well. Yeah, if you love the tassels as much as our George does, you'll be wanting to pick those up. The pick of the day is also proving very popular. 24-hour only deal, of course, our pick of the day. You'll know this by now, I'm sure. But what you've got here is a 24-hour only deal, double points for you as well. And actually, we've got some of our most popular cardstock within this collection, the mixed cardstock that we bring you, always flies out, day in, day out, because we've got this gorgeous sort of pearlized sheen sort of cardstock in here alongside your glitter cardstock as well. The only glitter that we do in the 12 by 12 size for you, and in 3 absolutely beautiful colours. You've got your sparkling silver in here, you've got that beautiful gold in there as well, and then the much sought after rose gold too. Basically works out today that instead of paying $59.97 or $68.85, you will pay just £31.20 or $36. In my little brain there, that's kind of almost like you buy 2 and you get the 3rd one for free within the bundle. So an incredible way to be able to get that today. Pick of the day, 24 hours only with double points. Demo of the day, demo of the show. The demo of the day will be in your show later.
It will.
The
Good
show
luck with fitting
though,
that in.
eh?
Good luck with fitting that in, blimey.
The show is number 1.
Ooh! There we go. This one with a gorgeous little cherub. That is your demo of the show.
Congratulations. Massive thank you to Lily. Lily will be back with you in an hour's time to bring you an amazing craft along. So make sure you tune in for that. Just to kind of give you a heads up as to what is coming up over the course of the day today. So in an hour's time, you've got that craft along with Lily, 1 hour. All right, so 9 o'clock, 6 a.m. Eastern. And then following that, oh, it is going to be a big, big night, a Sarah Cartload. I feel like we've not done one of these for a little while, actually. So you know she's going to be all guns a-blazing. She's going to be super charged up. Make sure you've had a cup of coffee or something like that to keep up, for goodness sake. I'll be down in a few before we get started. And we start a little bit earlier, 5 o'clock. So that is midday. 9 a.m. Pacific. Get in early. We call it like our VIP hour, so it's an opportunity to kind of get in for those people perhaps who haven't been, you know, concentrating, who think it's a 6 o'clock start. You can get in before them and grab the deals. And just to reiterate, I'll tell you a few of the things we've got coming up, but we've obviously got more to show you as far as those treasure boxes are concerned. We've also got those treat bags for you as well. So the treat bags that we showed you, if you missed them earlier in the show, we'll show you those again. 4 different ones. If you pick up all 4, you can get an extra discount. We've also got some time-limited deals coming your way as well. And we have got, it's back by popular demand, 5 and 5s as well, where we basically bring you 5 incredible items and we have a minute on each, 5 items, 5 minutes. I'm just being told potentially we might have all sorts of like Hollywood sound effects and stuff and sounds and all sorts going off when that happens. Plus we've got £10 deals as well and a whole host more. I've got tons of stuff under here that we've not even touched yet. Best ever prices as well on some bundles which you won't believe we're going to be doing best ever prices on. You'll have to come back at 5 o'clock for that VIP hour. But in the meantime, do make sure you keep shopping the web. Join Lily for that craft along in an hour's time and use that code SUMMER. And if you shop in the 'Tis the Season sale, don't forget to use that code EXTRA5 to get an extra 5% off the already heavily discounted deals. I'll see you tonight with Sarah. Lily will see you in an hour. Till then, bye for now.